This morning, CBI is searching for a missing teenager. 14-year-old Melina Ruth Suazo was last seen yesterday morning walking near Potter Drive in Colorado Springs. Melina is 5'1", 120 pounds with dark brown hair and dark brown eyes. She also wears glasses and has braces. If you see her, call Colorado Springs Police 719-444-7000.
Parents, imagine if you heard someone else's voice come through your kid's baby monitor. Well, new this morning, a Colorado mom is warning others after a disturbing experience. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez joins us live in studio. Brianna, the mom believes that she heard a total stranger talking to her baby.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So Jane was monitoring her baby through her phone around 6 a.m. So in the beginning of the video, Jane said that she heard her son babbling first thing in the morning, which of course she thought it was super cute until she heard the weird voice on the other end. Take a listen. So Jane has been using the Nanit baby monitor for almost 2 years and has never had a problem until last week. So she immediately disconnected the Wi-Fi baby monitor because she believes the device may have been hacked. So we actually spoke to MSU computer science professor Steve Beatty, and he says that home security cameras and baby monitors that are connected to our Wi-Fi have different levels of protection against hackers. Now, while hacks of this kind are rare, anything accessible online could potentially be viewed by others regardless of the brand. So he recommends using strong passwords and of course keep that software updated. Jane did reach out to the baby monitor company right after the incident happened, and she sent them the recording. The company checked the device log. They looked at the devices that have access, and they found that no other devices were connected.
You know, a lot of these products are specifically marketed because they make parents feel like they're keeping their child extra safe. And so, you know, I think my advice would be to not necessarily pay attention to all the bells and whistles, maybe just kind of keep it simple.
Yeah, so Jane says that she contacted the company and that they were going to escalate her case, but she has not heard back. I actually also reached out to the company and have yet to hear back.
As a parent, this scares me so much.
As a human, this is terrifying.
It freaks me out. Oh my gosh. It's hard to make out what maybe was said there. Does she have an idea?
So she said she listened to that recording over and over again. She sent it to her friends. She sent it to her mom. And they all kind of came to a conclusion that it says, "You're naughty."
That's what it sounded like to me.
naughty.
You're naughty.
You're naughty. But she really can't, it's really hard to make out exactly what it says, but she played it over and over, and that's what she came.
Oh.
Technology can be so great, but it can also be so scary.
Oh my God, so scary, especially if it's Wi-Fi connected, like you just heard from that MSU professor. He gave us some tips too.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful if you're ever connected to Wi-Fi with any device right there. Brianna, thank you.
The city of Aurora is making some money off of its relatively new 3 strikes policy. For the past year, police have taken cars from drivers who get pulled over for no insurance, no registration, and no driver's license all at once. Police have seized roughly 1,500 cars under that policy. 219 have sold at auction for more than $250,000 total. Mayor Mike Hoffman says that money goes towards paying for the impound, with the rest going into the city's general fund. The policy has drawn some criticism, including from some city council members who worry it could drive low-income drivers further into poverty. Others view it as government overreach.
If we didn't have to go to this level, we wouldn't go to this level. But yeah, I saw those comments where, you know, people were, you know, words to the effect that we're sort of pirates seizing these vehicles. But I think, you know, it is a tough policy. We want compliance. The goal is compliance. Look, if somebody's following the law, this is not going to be a problem. If they're not following the law, it's going to be a problem.
So under the policy, drivers are given 30 days to prove to the city they have insurance, registration, and a driver's license before that car is sold. Records show roughly 85% of drivers are doing that and getting their cars back.
A new lawsuit accuses Adams County of ending in-person jail visits in a scheme to profit off inmates and their families. The lawsuit was filed on behalf of several children of people who have served time in the jail in Brighton. It accuses the county of exploiting the families of inmates by allowing only phone and video visits. Those visits cost money, 15 cents a minute for audio, 20 cents for video.
I want 30 minutes, and then our son wants 30 minutes because he wants to show dad these cool new cars he got for his birthday, and let's go play with them. And then it costs $12 in one day. It would cost almost or more than our grocery bill during a month to talk on the phone.
The lawsuit claims that since 2020, the county has collected more than $3 million in phone and video visit fees. The county attorney and a spokeswoman for the sheriff's office declined to comment. The company that operates the phone system did not return our messages.
This morning, people in Cuba, Jamaica, and Haiti are assessing the damage left by Hurricane Melissa. This drone video that we're going to show you over Jamaica shows just the amount of damage the Category 5 hurricane left behind, just total destruction. You can see roofs that have been torn off of homes, uprooted tree, debris everywhere, all over the streets. Melissa was the strongest storm on record to slam into the country. Now, the storm is responsible for at least 30 deaths across the Caribbean. Melissa arrived as a Category 1 storm in the Bahamas yesterday and is expected to pass just west of Bermuda today. The storm is responsible again for 30 deaths across the Caribbean, and the Prime Minister of Jamaica has declared the entire country a disaster area, and you can see why. The U.S. State Department says it is deploying a regional disaster response team and other resources across Caribbean countries. UK authorities and aid groups, including World Central Kitchen, also say they are mobilizing help for the region.
It is just catastrophic, the damage that's been done, and it has been downgraded, Hurricane Melissa, to a Category 2, but it is still extremely powerful. The storm moving through the Atlantic at 110 miles per hour, the winds there, and then also it is moving north-northeast at 21 miles per hour. So it's still slow moving, producing a lot of wind and rain. Here across Colorado, different story, dry. No major storms on the 7-day forecast, but it will cool down slightly for Halloween. I'll take you through the extended forecast coming up after the break.